I moved to Scotland about 3.5 years ago. I'm originally from Dublin in Ireland, and I've always felt very much at home here. And it wasn't actually until today that I found out and realized why I feel so much at home here. It's actually because you're all Irish as well. So this is the way I wanted to kind of frame my talk today, in terms of what are we doing to support the digital tourists before they go on the experience, while they're on the experience, and what happens after the experience. And I would contend for a lot of people, you don't worry so much about people once they're gone. They've spent their money, they're out the door, they haven't complained on TripAdvisor, so you're happy, okay? Don't do that, okay? These people, everyone has said it again and again and again, these people are ambassadors, okay? What I want you to do is, I want you to expect more of the technology that is being offered to you. I don't want you just to accept the fact that somebody's told you you need a website, or somebody said, oh, your business will boom if you basically build an app. It's not about websites, it's not about apps. It's about all of us thinking about what technology will do differently for us in the future and expecting more from that. So the type of research that I do is trying to make computers and humans interact, or make clickers interact. There you go, very good. And really what drives me is not these type of websites and applications of today, but it's the fact that right now in this beautiful physical space, we are as far away from the digital space as you could possibly imagine. You have little windows of interaction, windows like this, that you can basically connect through to that digital space, but they're very, very far apart right now. We cannot think collectively that this is the high point of technology. If it is, we should just pack up and go home. Okay? Work on, touch computing, interactive surfaces, pervasive displays, projected augmented reality, digital materials that actually get woven into fabric, that get woven into carpets. All of these things are available, all of these things are coming on stream. It's up to people like you to ask, what problem does that solve, or what opportunity does that present to us? A lot of people always ask me that, is it all about apps? Is that what I need? Is that the solution to my problem? And I would say absolutely not. Okay? If you're working on an app and if it's finding benefit to you, great. But don't think of that as being the high watermark. And I think all of you have actually probably faced this in whatever industry you've got. People come in, and what happens? The eyes go down to a screen. So the world, you look around, you look at this magnificent space, you look at the cathedral, you look at the castle up the way. People will go there and then they will spend their days and hours and weeks looking at a small device and walking around, tweeting, interacting with this little piece of glass, and then walking away going, God, wasn't Edinburgh Castle great? That was brilliant, I loved that. But you have to start demanding more of the technology. So asking about new devices and services. So I have a PhD student who's looking at basically teaching children how to write. But how do you learn how to write? Well, it hasn't evolved significantly in the last few centuries. What happens if the pen that you were actually writing with knew how you were writing and could actually give you feedback as you were writing, during the writing process, to your teacher, to the parent, or actually to the child itself? Of course, you can just have the screen device, but you can also have the physical device. And books and reading and these type of devices are not going away anytime soon. So why not interconnect them? Why not connect books, connect your brochures, connect your literature, connect the physical things you give people? In this case, we actually had a scrapbook interface, which allowed people to simply draw on paper, and the pen that was collecting the data understood what was being drawn on it. Now this is a type of interface maybe you've never used, but it's definitely there, and it's up to people like you to say, actually that's what we would like to have for checking. We don't want a laptop or a computer in the environment, we'd like a pen and paper. You can have that. An interesting social experiment for you all to do as you move around Scotland is to load up either the Android Play Store or the Apple App Store and see what is the most popular application that's downloaded in the area that you're in. It tells you a lot about the people in the town. Big innovative companies like Disney who are investing lots of money about making it this more magical experience. Characters know your name, they open up extra lines, they shunt you here, they move you there, they offer things to you. So suddenly it feels like this new experience. It feels like, yes, it's a theme park with 50,000 other people in it, but actually it's just me and Mickey. That's what they're basically trying to get to. So they're using all kinds of simple sensing techniques to actually make this happen. So there's all these different types of visualizations and interactions that we can have in the future between our eye and the real world. And this is what I'm kind of interested in exploring. I hope people like you would be interested in exploring it, because this adds a new level of experience that isn't the norm in what we have in the world today. I'll leave it at that, and I'll say thank you very much and enjoy your lunch.